Okay, wrong side of the map. This is a game as Top Thresh, not playing Darkstar because I just felt like something a little different. And oddly enough, I found that there's something a bit more satisfying about championships. Championship Thresh's auto attacks in comparison to Darkstar. Slightly strange, I know, and there's probably no real difference, but for some reason I felt something. That's not the reason I picked it, I just wanted something different. So, lane opponent is Yasuo. He's not a particularly overly aggressive Yasuo, he's not particularly good, but it's not like it's a stomp either, so it's a fair lane. We have jungle Kha'Zix. We have enemy jungler is Lee Sin, and then a mid Xayah we're against Akali, and then Jin and Shen bot versus Jinx and Rakan bot. Let's just out the way, let's go on to the lane. Fucking hell. Stuttering out today. So against this, I've bought Doran's Blade. Probably should have went for the Cull because all I'm going to really do is farm this whole laning phase. Was kind of hoping that we'd get more ganks coming, but Kha'Zix seems to be more focused on mid lane, which is fair because Xayah's going to get pretty damn fed. So is the enemy Jinx. And this is going to be a good example of how Thresh is able to shit on an enemy carry. It helps to have the kind of passive infinite armor. Really helps you just jump onto an enemy AD without having to give too much of a shit. With the Last Whisper nerfs, you know, the Last Whisper, Lord Dominic's nerfs to 35%, that kind of reverses if you remember when it was turned to 45% bonus armor. It's way better off now. Thresh is way better off now, is what I mean. Pretty sure it's still bonus armor, so Thresh is much more shafted than others, but come on, 45% of what is basically Thresh's total armor bar 16. Pretty fucking insane. Now we got a kill on Akali, second kill on Akali actually. Rakan. Xayah's doing really well in that mid lane. I do play mid lane Xayah, and that's where I think she kind of shines. I know, AD carry mains hate me, but yeah, if I play that again, maybe a video on that. It's up to you. What kind of games do you want to see me play? There's going to be a certain video like the yellow one I made before that's coming out probably next thing besides commentaries. But in the meantime, what kind of stuff do you want to see me play? I played AD carry Elise earlier. I played Nami about quite a few months ago, mostly Thresh. And I haven't played Caston since that video, which actually hit quite a few views. So, let me know in the comments below. In any case, this is still quite a boring lane phase. Neither of us have left lane. I think Yasuo's going to leave lane pretty soon, but it's just been sitting here taking minions. My farm, not the best, but it's a bit better than Yasuo's. I was really freaking tired, let me tell you. I couldn't sleep the previous night because, as I said, I live at uni and people throw parties in your kitchen and smoke weed and all that good shit, which helps me sleep at night. Basically, I didn't sleep at all, and I still played this game because my friend wanted to play. So I miss quite a lot of cannon minions. It's not the best game. It's not supposed to be. It's just I get into it more the further it goes. But really, I should have stuck to jungle on this day. Still doing better than Yasuo, so that's good. And looks like we're going to be just shy of 80 CS by the 10-minute mark, which isn't very good, but hey, what do you expect? Yasuo leaves lane for a bit. Comes back, so again, just fast hitting, doing what I can. I do get a nice little hit on Yasuo, and I'll show you that real quick. So he chases me, and I know he's already point and clicked his E towards me, so he's gonna go through me. So I move back a little, he does it, and then I hook where he's gonna land. And it's not quite close enough to bring him to the tower, but nevertheless, he doesn't fight me there because of the minion wave or simple cowardice. Let's keep that sped up because otherwise minions are gonna be depressing. That hook was pretty depressing too, but Kha'Zix is able to get the kill using the move speed from what I believe is Warlord's Bloodlust. Yeah, if I played a bit better, would have been a bit easier. Yeah, 10 minutes ACCS, just about. It's kind of okay for someone who's really fucking tired. Anyway, go back to lane and we're going to buy a BF sword because we're going for the rapid fire cannon build. Had enough gold to get BF sword and Zeal. And what that's going to do is, if you look at the enemy team comps, they're all pretty damn squishy. They don't have a real tank outside of Lee Sin. You know, what kind of body blocking can he do? I just right-click Jinx, I just right-click Akali, I just right-click Rakan even. And then I'm dealing a significant amount of their health in one fucking burst, with significant crit damage afterwards. Are you better off playing an AD carry? Can you be that tanky as an AD carry? Not really. And the damage isn't that good, and the impact against a squishy team like this is phenomenal. Against a tanky team, you'll probably want Armour Pen, or the on-hit Shredder build that can deal a little more damage with some Armour Pen. In any case, again, it's more farming. Eventually, we're going to make an impact on the rest of the game, because you can just look how Jinx is tearing shit up. Or was that a triple kill? It's a bit of a fight there. I come out on top, because my damage is a bit more than his. I have BF sword, what's he got? Long sword. We both have a Zeal. I'm playing it a bit cautious, I'm a little pushed up, don't want to get ganked, do I? Can I go back, finish off rapid fire cannon? That's going to give me much more lane dominance and much more ability to fight in skirmishes and team fights. The extra range really makes all the difference with someone like Thresh. Otherwise, it's just not safe for you to try to let off your E damage. Again, Yasuo's gone, so I push up, he comes back. So he, again, lay out, using the lantern to get farms at range. He tries to use Windmill to block an auto attack. Unfortunately, that doesn't work because it's not a projectile. And then I TP. No, I was going to TP, but you can see here that they've already killed my whole team, so I'm like, oh, never mind. Tired decision making. Again, more of this. I get a nice smack on him. And then I come to deal with this monster that is denying one Jinx. So there she is. Lee Sin's getting a bit too separated. I close in, and that's Flash Flay. Instant damage. She flash. I know the hitbox bullshit, but that caught her out, and she was easy enough to deal with. She couldn't retaliate. My team was behind me. And now here's where it really shines. I'm 2 levels above for one, plus I've got AD, and he's like, oh, it's a Thresh. Oh, it's just a Thresh. What possible DPS can Thresh have? I'll tell you what, I'll kick your fucking ass. When he realises his predicament, he starts going away, knowing he doesn't have anything on cooldown. Off cooldown even. And then he's locked up and would be killed by me, but the rest of the team is here, so why not? Yasuo engages on Shen. Should probably know that he doesn't work like that. Catch Rakan, kill Rakan, and join the rest of the fight here. Miss Hook. Take the sweet, sweet tower. Now I want to go back and get the Rift Herald, but my team has other things in mind, and what do you know, they die to the respawning enemy team. By that I mean Jinx. Who's now going to get her passive, which lets her chase, forces double summoners from Jhin, and here we go, we're soloing the Rift Herald. I can solo this, I'd get through the whole thing without any help. In fact, I don't get help from Shen. Luckily, my pre-made AD carry does come over after a while. Because my main problem is not that I can't kill it, it's that Baron's going to spawn really soon. When Baron spawns, this thing disappears. So let's kill it as soon as we can, please. And we do. So I take that, and I'll be ready to push with that pretty soon. Just got to take those 2 souls from the Rift Herald first. With that, we can finish Essence Reaver. Being decently ahead, we don't really need to think about too much defense. Look at their team. They've got a 1-7 Akali, so that's pretty shit. They do have a 10-2 Jinx. I've got natural armor from Souls, so that helps me somewhat. I'm going to need to get, say, a Randuin's pretty soon. But for now, since I'm mostly farming and I just want to push and dominate this Yasuo somewhat, Essence Reaver is all I need. And having snowballing your lead with damage is very important in a game like this. If my team was doing less good, then where would the damage come from? was disconnected or something. No, I was just missing. So I see a fight going on. And I come from behind. And all this damage. Bop. I come in a bit late, but hey. Can't help it. Kill Yasuo. And then kill Akali. Leading us to 3-0-3. Essence Reaper Rapid Fire Cannon. Let's see that again, because I was yawning. Okay, so Jinx makes a mistake. She thinks she's very safe within the minion wave. I can't hook her, can I? I can't hook her in the minion wave, because my hook will hit the minions. Well, maybe I don't need to fucking hook her. I'll just get close enough to beat her whole ass in. So here we go. Onto the minion. Throw the lantern out to Jhin. She realises her predicament. I'm rooted, but that doesn't stop my DPS. That doesn't stop either of our DPS. He gets the shot off, and then we just wait for her to pop out of her GA. I do an amazing play. Somewhat saved by the 4th shot of Jhin. If I timed it a bit better, it'd be, you know, a lot more fortunate. Teleport to the top and use that Rift Herald. Kha'Zix also comes in to help push this tower. Rift Herald goes in. Bam. It's not the first tower, because we got that ages ago, but it's a lot of sieging potential regardless. Notice something, we have 2 Mountain Drakes secured. Oh sorry, no, the enemy does. Yeah, the enemy has 2 Mountain Drakes. But once we get one, I don't know if that's the game I'm on about. No, I'm thinking of a different game, never mind. Enemy has 2 Mountain Drakes, so the enemy has kind of had a bit more control over the game, but we're now just snowballing our lead. Their bot lane had much of a lead, yes, but the rest of us, we're going to dominate. I actually planned to kill her by flaying her into the box walls, but that was completely unnecessary. Can't quite close into the Jinx. In any case, push this lane up. Bot lane push up as well. You can see on the mini-map. And Jhin pushing up the mid lane. We got ultimate pressure on them, allowing me to just push up again and recall, get Guardian Angel. This is a double. This is defense and offense. A good chunk of AD from its BF sword-like stat line, along with some armor and the revive passive, just stops you from being the target of focus if anyone tries to do that to you. And if you do go down, then your team's going to be there to back you. Whilst you aren't exactly a tank because you're not absorbing too many hits, and if you go in alone and your team doesn't follow you, then that's going to be bad. But because we have the Shen on my team, that's good enough. I can go in because I've got the confidence Shen will follow. Look at that, we get pretty badly womboed there. But hey, it's coming. Ward that push. Slap. I get my glory kill. She shuts me down, but I kill Jinx and I'm happy. AD carry's gone. What can the rest of the team do in the meantime? So the game is fairly even-ish. I mean, we are okay. We are ahead by 4,000 gold, but the enemy has a fed AD carry, much more than ours, as in our bot lane AD carry, who's not doing bad per se, but seems had not much in terms of KDA, let's say. Whereas the enemy Jinx has far more. Our mid laner, however, more than makes up for that. And they go for a fight. I'm able to join back in. And using that suppressive power of my ranged auto attacks, you can't kite a ranged Thresh with rapid fire cannon. Rakan tries to go in for some kind of save. I come in with a slap, almost kill him. Kha'Zix, I suppose, ulted for it. Don't know why. I start pinging Baron, and I agree to this ping actually, because guess what? We have a Mountain Dragon. With Mountain and all the enemies dead, and 2 AD carries, one of which extremely fed, that is an easy Baron Asher. I take the souls, push up top lane, and then I can recall. Really pushed up nice and good. Recall immediately, and get Oh yeah, I was going for Randuin's Omen, but then I forgot. It doesn't build out a giant spell anymore, so I got really, really triggered. Started getting Warmog's armor instead because I've already got the GA and the Ninja Tabby. The enemy magic damage is pretty low because Akali's so underfed, so I don't really have to care. No need for magic resistance. Hook Yasuo. Play Yasuo. Dead Yasuo. Mind, I did soften him up with North Side beforehand. Enemies trying to go in. I Lantern to save Kha'Zix, just using the shield. But it doesn't really work because he eats the Jinx rockets. Meantime, I drop a ward there, wait for them to extend, but it doesn't really happen, so instead, beautiful route from Jhin after the Zyros attack allows me to close in, flay, burst. Shen tanks the tower. A really good Shen support tank, mind. Doing really well with those 18 assists and 4 mail. The enemy team can't even hurt him at all. That should be a finish Warmogs. Finish Warmogs and a Null Magic Mantle just because there is going to be a bit from Akali. Mind, her E is physical. The only damage that she really has is Lich Bane at this point in time. The Vulcan also has Thorn Mail, so magic resistance will work against that as well. I don't know why he bought Thorn Mail, but I'm sure there are more versatile options. And then the enemy surrenders, so that's the game. Overall staying ahead, though there was a threat of a massive Jinx, and that is a lot to demoralise someone. I know that this tends to happen, like someone, you've probably seen it, you might have experienced it yourself. Someone sees, oh shit, they fed the AD carry. We lose because their carry is now going to carry. It's not always the case. With a bruiser, with a tank, with an assassin, you can shit on them as long as you have the right tools. I had my assassin tools ready, my rapid fire cannon core, along with some AD from BF sword. That's enough. That's enough for me to go in and use my CC to suppress her damage whilst killing her. So, thank you very much for watching. If there's, as I said, if there's any other champions you want to see me play with weird builds, like, I don't know, what was it, AP Hecarim, Jungle Braum, whatever the fuck, whatever you want, comment it down below. And if you liked it, be sure to give it a like. And if you want to see more of this, especially my upcoming This Is How I Play Aatrox video, be sure to subscribe and be ready for that. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.